Hello guys, it's Dibson here. Today we're gonna do the eviction room from the SOC Level 1 learning path on TryHackMe platform. Basically in this task we have to use the Mature Attack Navigator to identify the techniques and tactics used by the APT group. I have already recorded this video, but I found out that the voice was not recording, so I'm just gonna do it once again, but I might be moving a little bit faster, so I will be trying to explain everything, but sorry if I'm gonna be fast in some phases of the video. Okay, what is a technique used by the APT to both perform recon and gain initial access? Okay, so we have to go to the attack navigator of this APT, and we see that in the reconnaissance phase and in the initial access there is only one that was used by this APT in the both phases, and it is a spear phishing link. You see there is no other thing that is repeating in both phases, so you can just go and type the spear phishing link. Okay, Sunny identified that the APT might have moved forward from the recon phase. Which accounts might the APT compromise while developing resources? Okay, so if they have moved from the recon phase, they must have gone to the resource development, and we see that the only technique that they used was just compromising the email accounts. So we can just type it, email accounts. Cool. eCorp has found that the APT might have gained initial access using social engineering to make the user execute code for the threat actor. Sunny wants to identify if the APT was also successful in execution. What two techniques of user execution should Sunny look out for? Okay. So we have to go to the execution phase, and we have to look for the user execution, and we see the two techniques they use to make the user execute their malware. And this is basically malicious file and malicious link. So we can just type it in, malicious file and malicious link. Cool. If the above technique was successful, which scripting interpreters should Sunny search for identify successful execution? So we go to the execution, and we see that we have to look for scripting interpreters. We see command and scripting interpreters section here, and so we see the only ones that are colored in blue, so it's basically our answer. So it was PowerShell and Windows command shell. PowerShell and Windows command shell. Cool. While looking at the scripting interpreters identified in Q4, Sunny found some obfuscated scripts that change the registry. Assuming these changes are for maintaining persistence, which registry keys should Sunny observe to track these changes? We have the hint here. Is the exact text from the attack navigator. Okay. Okay, so it was for persistence, so we are moving on to the next phase, and we see that we have to look for the registry keys, and we have the answer here, registry run keys. We don't have anything more. No, we don't. Oh, sorry for that. So yeah, let's just type it in, registry run keys. Okay, Sunny identified that the APT executes system binaries to evade defenses. Which system binaries execution should Sunny scrutinize for proxy execution? For defense evasion. Okay, so we are moving on to the defense evasion phase, and we have to look at the which system binary execution should Sunny scrutinize for proxy execution. Okay, so it's not access token manipulation, system binaries, exploitation for defense evasion. No, it's not artifacts, it's not indicator, it's not here. Okay, we have system binary proxy execution here, and we have the software they used. So it's gonna be run DLL 32. Let's just type it in. 32. Okay, Sunny identified TCP dump on one of the compromised hosts. Assuming this was placed there by the threat actor, which technique might the APT using here for discovery? So TCP dump is basically a tool used for looking on network traffic. And we can see sorry, discovery. Okay, so we have the discovery first here. It's not gonna be file and directory discovery. It might be network sniffing. It's gonna be network sniffing because it's not a process discovery. Just TCP dump is just used for network traffic, so it's gonna be network sniffing. Okay, network sniffing. Cool. It looks like the APT achieved lateral movement, but by exploiting remote services. Which remote services should Sunny observe to identify APT activity traces? Okay, so we are moving on to the lateral movement, and they have used remote services. Remote services, okay, and we have the one they used, SMB and Windows admin shores. SMB and Windows admin shores. Cool. It looked like the primary goal of the APT was to steal intellectual property from eCorp's information repositories. Which information repository can be the likely target of the APT? Which information repository? Okay. So, can be likely target of the APT, and we see that it's gonna be one word. So I'll just look at the collection, and it's not gonna be archive via utility. It might be SharePoint, and it might be keylogging. I would go with SharePoint first. Yeah, that's it. Although the APT had collected the data, it could not connect to the C2 for data exfiltration. To thwart any attempts to do that, what types of proxy might the APT use? Answer format. Okay, so we are going to the exfiltration phase. No, we are going to the command and control phase. Do we have any more information? They couldn't connect for the C2 to thwart any attempts. What types of proxy? Okay, and we have proxy here. And we have the two types of proxy they might have used. So let's just go with the external proxy and multi-hop proxy. Cool. Congratulations, you have helped Sunny successfully thwart the APT's nefarious designs by stopping it from achieving its goal of stealing the IP of eCorp. Yeah, we are fine. Let's get the satisfaction. Cool, the room is finished. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you got some answers from the video. And I hope to see you in the next episodes. Bye!